凌波的 plug， 不想肚子饿。写着我的歌，等着我的课。哪一天来卷我买的还有剩？有满整空间，但没有你的份。世界你来飞，怎么可能没有感觉？配上我音乐，你会 repeat 好几万遍。没人，人生没人，摧毁我的肺，翻开下一页。再来一点，再让我多赚一点，让我的未来再更加的鲜明。转转的世界在一念之间，挣扎的生活在真实的场景下拍部电影。该如何游走在维度空间？他们笑会太过疯癫，他们说是太危险。赔了我一切，那我来，终将会实现。You know why？ 因为我跟你是不同背景，现在你也是。看我背影，乡下家里没有太有钱，一边做音乐一边是脸鞋，离我目标还差一点，金钱名利浮现在我眼前。谁令我的
This the kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. This the kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. DJ Spillis, we be the realest team on the realest. Watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic.
现场的乡亲们，大家好，很开心哇！再过1个月了，1个月，隔了1个月的时间，我们又再次的回到这边凤山体育馆来跟大家见面，非常开心，因为我们过了1个年，这是龙年的第1场主场赛事，非常欢迎大家再次回到凤山体育馆，一起来帮高雄一击直播钢铁人加油！我是主持人杨真磊，很开心，这是我们第9场的主场的比赛。那当然，大家都知道今天很特别，上完班之后呢，来到凤山体育馆这边加班。大家都说 Blue Monday， 我们今天要给大家的是 Red Tuesday， 在礼拜2，这也是我们第1次在自家的主场，礼拜2周2来进行比赛。我要先跟大家讲一个好消息哦，也就是从今天开始呢，这个礼拜我们将会有3场的主场赛事，然后到3月份总共会有5场，4月份总共会有4场的比赛。所以在接下来这几个礼拜，其实我们会在主场密集的来出赛，也请大家呢可以多多的进场，一起来支持钢铁人。那当然，今天在开场呢，我们要感谢大家，在跨了年之后呢，又再次的回到这里。同样非常传统的，我们准备了2段精彩的表演，有歌唱表演，有舞蹈表演。首先，我们先用最热烈的掌声，一起来欢迎17直播组带来精彩的歌唱演出，掌声来欢迎宝儿。
Hello， 大家好，大家晚上好，我是17 Live 宝儿。那我这边要祝钢铁人今天的球赛胜利，所以我今天要带来的歌曲呢是梁静茹的《小手拉大手》。老师，音乐请下。
那个亮亮的山丘，还记得人潮把你推向了我，游乐园拥挤的正是时候，一个夜晚坚持不睡的等候，一起泡温泉奢侈的享受，有一丝日记里愚蠢的困惑，因为你的微笑幻化成风，你大大的勇敢保护着我，小小的关怀喋喋不休，感谢我们一起走了那么久，又再一次回到凉凉深秋，给你我的手，像温柔野兽，我自由着校园的辽阔，我们小手拉大手，今天加油，总能想太多，你是我的梦，像北方的风，吹着南方暖洋洋的哀愁，我们小手拉大手，今天加油，向昨天挥挥手。还记得 那场音乐会的烟火，还记得那个凉凉的深秋，还记得人潮把你推向了我，游乐园拥挤的正是时候，一个夜晚坚持不睡的等候，一起泡温泉奢侈的享受，有一丝日记里愚蠢的困惑，因为你的微笑幻化成风，你大大的勇敢保护着我，我小小的关怀喋喋不休，感谢我们一起走了那么久，又再一次回到凉凉深秋，给你我的手，像温柔野兽，我们一直就这样向前走，我们小手拉大手，今天加油，明天别想太多，你是我的梦，像北方的风，把自由交给草原的辽阔，我们小手拉大手，今天加油，向昨天挥挥手。
大家新年快乐！我是PLEAGUE主播宝儿。
你是我的梦，像温柔野兽，我们一直就这样向前走，我们小手拉大手，今天加油，明天别想太多。哦啦啦啦啦，像北方的风，吹着南方暖洋洋的哀愁，我们小手拉大手，今天加油，向昨天挥挥手，我们小手拉大手，今天为我加油，舍不得挥挥手。啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦。
谢谢大家，
谢谢宝儿带来精彩的歌唱演出。接下来，请雄亲们最大力鼓掌，漂亮有人气，活泼有朝气，让我们一起来欢迎钢铁女神雅典娜。
I swear I do, but just not, baby, when it comes to you. I get so hungry when you say you love me, and you know what's good for you. I think you're hot, I think you're cool. You're the kind of guy I'd stalk in school, but now that I'm famous, you're up my anus. Now I'm gonna eat you, fool.
I'll eat you up.
I love you. I warned you.
When I'm with my ladies, oh, the party don't stop. And we don't need no fire, cause we already hot. Yeah, I'm with my ladies and the party don't stop. So we gon' bring the fire, drop it like it's higher than the clouds, I am all the way up. I can hear the haters, I'm so loud now. Sweeter than a chocolate peanut butter cup. Peanut butter cup, gonna eat it up, 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 up. Damn, thank God I'm fly. Thank God I'm fly. Thank God I'm fly. You call it cocky, I call it true.
Athena the Steelers， 谢谢钢铁女神雅典娜带来精彩的舞蹈表演。接下来要为大家介绍本场比赛客队球员名单，台北富邦勇士登陆名单。0号赖廷恩，1号陈范博彦。 3号张宗宪 ，Number 4 Wayne Selden Jr. 塞尔登 ，Number 5 Chris Johnson 强森，6号吴永胜，8号周桂宇，11号洪凯杰，14号蔡文成，15号谢宗荣。 23号石伯恩，24号简廷照 ，Number 32 Iron Zazev 塞瑟夫，总教练许金哲，助理教练吴永仁、江志正、林伟浩、魏维，总经理蔡成儒。雄亲们，你们的支持 跟鼓励，我们都铭记于心，期待新赛季成为雄青的骄傲。这个赛季，邀请所有雄青 ，Go 雄 Team！
在这里，想要什么，我们习惯自己去争取。一路走来，受到许多挑战。
还是没有第3次的攻击机会，正如那个王玉祥，大家没有看到还是没。
但我们学会在逆境中前进。
比赛正式的告一段落了。
失败了，那就再来。
越不对看好，我们打得越起劲。因为南方的热情永远烧不熄。你说，浩格
Okay, all right.
我们证明给你看。
让我们来欢迎高雄一起直播钢铁人球员进场。 首先出场的是钢铁人最活泼调皮的吉祥物，65号艾恩。接下来为您介绍这场比赛钢铁人登陆球员名单：关关难过关关过，浴火重生，1号李瑞庆。 法拉利跑车引擎发动，冲冲冲！2号刘承彦，不止爱狗，更爱防守，阳光大锁邱伯章。百步穿杨，哈黑弓箭手，8号王绿霞。南北赢啊，钢铁 铁大牛15号卢哲义。内外兼备，扣起的保卫18号林志伟。中心合并红赛雷，Young Lion number 24杨和。体能怪物火锅店老板35号Daniel丹尼尔。野兽派防守，人来疯射手77号张博伟。接下来为您介绍高雄一直播钢铁人先发5人 Starting Five。鬼影妙传铁面指挥官4号陈佑伟。Sharpshooter 最锐利的进攻机器 ，Number 23 Rivante Rice。潜能神手，高雄摇起来，28号施晋尧。无惧碰撞，钢铁碰碰车，30号碰碰陈冠乾。钢铁禁区新支柱 Number 34， 哈辛塔比。总教练邱大中，助理教练潘一平，林冠军，体能训练师陈胜全，总经理高景言。现在请双球员进行赛前最后热身。
ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Let's rally after taking the weekend off for the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 Window 1 qualifiers. The Plus League has 3 midweek games over the next 2 days. On one hand, we have the Taipei Fubon Braves coming off a back-to-back homestand out of the Lunar New Year break. And then the home squad is the Kaohsiung 1-7 Live Steelers, who had an additional week off. So it's been 20 days since they last played. They last played on the road on a Tuesday night in Xinzhuang against the New Taipei Kings. Entering week 16, and here are the Plus League standings. The Dreamers have the upper hand over the Kings. That's been the case pretty much all season, the back and forth between these two teams. In the middle of the standing sandwich is the Braves, Pilots, and Lioneers. The biggest gap between these 3 teams have been only separated by 2.5 games. And that was only for 1 game day back in December. And then rounding out the standings table are the Steelers, who hopefully rested up, took the advantage of time to get some additional practice time in, and have a new look for what is essentially the second half of the season. Lunar New Year's break to us in the Plus League always seems like the second half, the start of the second half, and it really is game 60 here. On the Mandarin broadcast, on the left is Mark Tionghui and Li Zichen 老师。球迷朋友们，你找到了英文转播哟。要听中文的讲评就去按中文的转播连接。谢谢你的收看，记得我们的 Plus League YouTube 转播都要帮我们按赞。It's our first Plus League Tuesday night basketball game here in Fengshan since December 20th, 2022, the second of 2 back then for the Steelers of the season. Also, the first 7 p.m. game here in Fengshan since March 25th, where the Steelers went up against these Taipei Fubon Braves. The Braves won, and yes, Jeremy Lin played in that one against Josh Zhouguoyu and Jack Zhenxiang during the starting 5. The Steelers the next day at 5 p.m., a quick turnaround, beat the Pilots by 15. There's your kind of history lesson. Well, we got some new faces we have to introduce, including there on screen a number 4, Wayne Sheldon Jr. One of 2 actually new imports we're looking forward to getting to meet here in a Plus League action. 3-year NBA career, 127 games played in the National Basketball Association, including 27 games started. He had a career high of 31 points in a game in his second season. Has spent time in Asia, and we'll get to all of that and more. Of course, the Braves looking for a replacement for Michael Singletary, who got hurt a few weeks back. Braves need a little bit more of a scoring punch when it comes to their import side, especially on the perimeter. They also announced another import in Matur Maker, a big man from Sudan, now South Sudan, 6'10". So he moved pretty quickly at a young age with his family to Perth, Australia. So coming actually out of the Australian basketball Tishi, as we call in Mandarin here. Recall that the Plus League import rules have changed for this season, where you can register 5 and play 2 at all times on the floor, 3 active. And we asked number 0 Lai Ting, who had a good performance in the last homestand for the Braves, about mixing with the new imports and about the team's form, kind of coming out of this kind of a half break as we took the weekend off for the Chinese Taipei competition. So only midweek games in this week 16.
一个是中锋嘛，一个是前锋，那就是他们一来就要先熟悉我们的体系，然后不管防守还是进攻，那他们的自己的体能也是还没有到达最好的时刻。那这一两个礼拜，其实大家都互相磨合，然后当然就是能够希望大的抢到篮板嘛，那小的进攻，然后进攻分球，然后补足辛特利不在的时候的缺口。中间就是防守比较好嘛，然后进攻也是球队很重要的一员。那希望他就是保持健康，然后慢慢的加到球队里面。对，就是想说过年嘛，然后就是换个发型，然后顺便过年前受伤，想要改个运吧。那就是发型， 当然就是长了就要剪嘛，对。
一个是中锋嘛，一个是前锋，那就是他们一来就要先熟悉我们的体系，然后不管防守还是进攻，那他们的自己的体能也是还没有到达最好的时刻。那
Number 0, Lai Ting, the shortest member of the Braves, but achieving an impressive mark of 7 steals in just 23 minutes played in game 0-5-9, game 59 of the regular season. Showing that when it comes to the imports, new imports that is, got to get used to the Braves system, their T-Shi. And of course, with all imports kind of arriving in the new calendar year, a change, an improvement to their stamina and physical condition would kind of be as to be expected, not knowing how often they probably get to work in the time before joining squads as import players. Then sharing that the return of number 3, Jet Zhang Zongxin. They don't want to put a lot of pressure on him as he has not played in a while, injured a couple of times while working his way back since last playing in November. Make his defensive and offensive contributions and try to stay healthy. And as for his new haircut, because he got hurt in the game against the Dreamers before the break, saying that he wanted to change up his luck and also kind of save some time for needing to have a cut more often with the curls. So Lai Tingen's record of 7 steals is actually the highest of any local player in the Plus League history. The only higher marks by former Dreamer Jaron Young, now on the Steelers, Hashim Thabit, if you can believe it, and current King, Kenny Manigault, who achieved the only double-digit steals game for the new Taipei Kings last season. And the Plus League side, all players in the top 5 in all-time steals. Lai Ting has the highest efficiency in terms of steals, 11 minutes played for 1 steal. The next highest player is Oscar Gogolhal, who takes 17 minutes to get any 1 steal. Interesting change with the starting lineup for the Steelers. We'll bring that to you shortly. The last time they did play the Braves was actually a happy ending for them. A 90-89 victory. It was the first time in this head-to-head that the Steelers held the Braves under 100 points at Heping Gymnasium. Previously, in the head-to-head, they averaged 111 points, with the Braves scoring at least 103. Of course, we're now here at the home of the Steelers, but giving you guys some context to that head-to-head matchup. As we get to the officials for tonight, it is going to be Huang Zhenfeng on the left, Chen Caohong, the crew chief, and Peng Sixuan, the referee from left to right. As now we bring you the starting lineups. Taipei Fubon Braves welcoming back number 21, Jack Zhen Xiangjun, last year's most improved player, Chris Johnson, Josh, Zhou Guoyu, second year TJ Jian Ting Zhao, and the aforementioned Wayne Shelton Jr. And on the Steelers side, bringing out a new look with number 30, Peng Peng Chen Guanquan, Hashim Thabit, and Ravante Rice getting his first start in his Plus League career, along with Chen Yewei and number 28, Shi Jinyao. Hashim Thabit set the all-time, well, got himself onto this all-time single-game steals record as a member of the Hsinchu Lioneers, now Hsinchu Topless Lioneers. They had a different title sponsor before. The Steelers in red will be attacking the basket on your right. As you can see, Thabit's early jump shot is good. That's how we get the scoring started. In the very first season of the Plus League, Thabit was the tallest player, standing at 221 centimeters. And now, since then, we've had through the likes of Sim Bular, we've had Samuel DeGuara as Chris Johnson showing off his range too. He hits the jumper. A 3-pointer as Rice try to get it going. Ravante Rice out of action as another deep one. This time, it's our newcomer, Wayne Shelton Jr. wearing a number 4 from Roxbury, Massachusetts. Nice and loud in the arena as we have a foul. Looks like Sheldon trying to chase Chen Yewei on the screening action. Kaohsiung Jr. was on his squad, registered, according to what we can find, was 2023 with the Philippine Basketball Association's NLEX Road Warriors. Getting an opening lane, TJ lays it up and in. Interesting, the 3 locals for the Braves have actually started together for 3 games, and that was 3 straight games. Another foul on the Brave side of things. Get another look at no help as TJ took one less step to get to his layup motion. Now legal into the FIBA rules. Rice waits for the defense. Now back to the beat. He'll take a deep one, and that one's through. That makes it a 8-4 Braves lead to start the game. For the Braves locals, as Chen will apply floating to his right and off target. Last play together January 27th after starting Jan 20th, and Jan 14th, Sijingyao with a deep one. That'll cut the Braves lead down to 1. Ball screen, Zokoir counters from the mid-range. Well, Chen Guanchen and Sijingyao, former teammates on the Kaohsiung Pilots, came over in the trade for Zhou Yishang, who had one of his best games, actually voted MVP of week 16. There's kind of classic Pong Pong sliding his feet to a blocking foul. Get another look at the connection of the former Pilots, now teammates on the Steelers squad. Pong Pong started the last game with the Sijingyao. 14 minutes played, 2 points, 3 rebounds. It's now Sijingao's 13th start if you count today's game. After a deflected pass, good defense to the corner and around. Wayne Sheldon Jr. short with a 3 as Johnson gets a hold of it. He's left wide open and strokes the 3. Machine to beat definitely loves to stay deep in the defensive area. There's not a good recipe against Chris Johnson, a capable shooter. How about Pong Pong from deep? Actually sometimes played shooting guard with the Pilots under head coach Caminos. Trying to go into the paint, and the ball gets away. Go down as a Braves turnover. Rice getting into the painted area, floating it in with the right hand. So if you're hearing his name, it's Ray-Mi, his Mandarin name. Ray for his first name, Ravante, and Mi is the Mandarin character for Rice, and they kind of had a Rice thing going. There's a whistle as he's getting to his move. We're going to say before the steps. Basket does not count, but the Braves now with 3 team fouls to the Steelers 1. Get another look. Indeed, he did take one more dribble. It's kind of a close call there. So far in the season, the Braves 3 wins, the Steelers 1. That's in Changqing. Works for the pass as they rotated around. They had a miss. Johnson thought he got hit by the shorter Sijingyao. Might have a case there. Now Sijingyao and Tabi. Pong Pong wheeling around to Tanyo, getting an angle, but could not quite put it in. The cutting Zheng Xiangjun, and he'll get the whistle and the bucket. But Zheng Xiangjun has returned since last playing January 28th for only 6 minutes at the time. Before that, he had 3 straight DNPs just trying to work off something. our first break of the action. We'll catch our breaths. Go ahead and take a little breather yourselves. We'll be back after this.
拿着小小的这个移动镜头来这边捕捉，好，记得呢，到时候回去看重播也可以看到你们在镜头上面，我们的火药够熊班，哎，你在镜头上面啦，跟着我们的艾恩移动镜头一起对着镜头来比耶，我们的艾恩呢会在这边到处的找你们，这是我们今天在火药熊班够熊班所来的 Chen 互动。哦，记得艾恩呢会不断的出没哦，不断的会在场边这边跟我们第一排的雄心们一起来互动，也请大家呢到时候带到你那边的时候可以一起来加入。
Hey, Plus League viewers, like the stream for a little Tuesday night basketball. I would say it's been a while, but it's not been that long. It was actually the last English broadcast before the Lunar New Year's break. And again, it was the Steelers versus the Kings in Xinzhuang. The Steelers, another one of those tricky road trips where they played the Braves the game before on a Saturday, which they took the 1-point win and then lost to the Kings a few days later by quite a big margin. They only had 2 import players, Hashim to beat and Glenn Yang available. Olu Joby active but hurt. Zhang Longxin is now on the floor making his return after, you can say, several months off. Austin's going to be tasked with guarding one of the better perimeter players right now on Sijingyao, though, as Sheldon is guarding Rice. They switch and now switch back. Hashim to beat, challenged by Johnson, will force a miss. They're down to Sheldon. Poked away, nice no-look pass. Zheng Xiangjun finishes on the reverse. Pongpong providing help, but losing his man. Dribbling right. Rice, get that one bounced in and out. For the through pass as the skip pass comes. Yeah, working to the elbow extended. No good with his first attempt. One thing about the matchup of imports on the perimeter is Ronte Rice listed at 193 as Pong Pong close but no cigar. But it certainly looks like Wayne Sheldon is much sturdier, listed at 196 centimeters. A double team comes, trying to find an outlet. They'll stay with the Braves as to beat. Thought about hopping into the Braves section. Get another look at kind of the Steelers zoning up there. Everybody kind of sliding over. And a sweet assist for Wayne Sheldon Jr. Expect that one to be a possible top 10 play candidate. Now post up on the left side. A jump pass as Yura Zaitsev, fresh in the game, will miss. Now former Brave Ziwei will miss it off the glass. I don't know, intentional or not. Sijingyao on the second effort, good. Now Jet, screen by Zaisev as taking on Daniel, and there will be a whistle. Sneaking in there is rookie center Ali Daniel. So now three-time champion Igor Zaisev coming off the bench only for the 4th game of this season. Of course, previously that would be a very far-fetched idea for Braves fans, thinking about their imports and their starting lineups. But I can say Zaisev's scoring efficiency does go up coming off the bench. 65% field goal percentage as opposed to 48 as a starter, which still not bad. Rice guarded by Jet as some reaching hands lead to the and one from the right side. There are several defenders in the picture there. First, creating an opening with the left hand, then crossing over. Looks like it's tricky on Chen. Short to the right. Daniel almost had it on the rebound as Lai Ting will bring it up. They double, leaving Zaisev open from top, and another miss as Daniel, good effort to get back in the picture for the rebound. Left side dribble, and again short. Rice needs to get a little bit more into these shots. Flying through, leaving it for Daniel. A beautiful flush and a beautiful assist. That'll pump some energy into the home crowd. Flying through on the clutch, and on the second effort, Sheldon can't get it done. Anita Chen as finally the Steelers will head the other way. Kind of a dangerous pass there. They're going to hang on to it. Yet another look at Si Jinyao. Definitely had a shot opportunity, but let somebody else take the highlight play there. He did take off quite far away with Zaisev coming through. Actually, a member of Chinese Taipei, number 50, Xie Zongrong, is in there. Last played on Sunday in the Philippines. So a quick turnover as two Steelers come together for the rebound. The seniority of Ziwei will win out there. Actually had two double scoring games earlier in the season against the Braves, but has since only scored 1 point. Ziwei Baobei. You get some of that preseason and early season magic. Little drive and kick action for the Braves. As Zaisev will try from the right side, still off. Not a frenetic action. Zue will try on the catch and shoot. That one's good. All net, and just like that, Steelers close it in to within 1. Jet finding an angle with the left hand, no. And again, the Steelers, good team rebounding. Not an area of their strength as a no-look pass poked away by Lai Ting. Another look at Zaisev. Relatively speaking, a good contest, but Ziwei actually one of the leading three-point shooters this season, if you can believe it. From the more or less power forward position. Ball almost getting away. Be looking down at my notes, 43% for Lin Ziwei, number 18, as looks like a double foul is called, and I think the second on Sheldon. Let's see, if you can glean any information from the opposite camera, it doesn't look like it. Something to take note of. He'll head to the bench. Rice will stay out there. In his place, number 1, Chen Boyan, or Phil. Looks like the referees need to communicate something with the scorer's table. Perhaps checking the player whose foul it is. That is the referee's responsibility. Well, could be a check of the shot clock. Now it's going to be Lai Tian who will send the Steelers to the free throw line. Had a good opportunity with Rice turns toward him, excuse me. Levante coming into tonight a 79% free throw shooter. Will even up the game. There you see his line, 5 points, 4 rebounds already. But that one will go halfway down and come all the way out. So tied up at 19 with about 100 seconds to go in the first quarter. Another double team as the Braves rotated around, and Phil putting on the dribble move. His mid-range is no good. Getting in a little bit of trouble, and lucky to hang on to the basketball, as looks like might have been Jet who touched it last. In his face, a deep 2 and a beautiful swish. Rice already with 7 points to his night, as Chris Johnson's got an open look, long rebound, and a breakaway layup for Chen Yowei. Kind of leaked out there after the shot contest. Foul as Johnson got his move going in a acrobatic dunk attempt after the whistle. Get another look. Chen Fan certainly strong enough, but Rice had the good footwork. And on the other side, Chris Johnson took the shot, hold his form as he probably should as a good shooter, but no guards were back. Give the Steelers the lead. We'll see how this perhaps 2-for-1 goes. Looks like the Steelers will be going with a substitution to bring Glenn Yang in there for Chen Yowei. Now on the left side, dumping it for Ziwei, who overshoots it. Zaitsev, good contest. Can't go 2-for-1 and for the Braves. As KJ to Phil, down to Zaitsev with Daniel behind him. Now it's Johnson's turn. 2 imports playing back and forth, and now the handoff game. Don't expect that. Trying to get KJ involved. Flipping it up for a deflected pass, and now 4 seconds left. Rice trying to find an angle, puts it up for a miss. And the referees are saying Rice kind of leaning into the defender, no whistle. A smile on General Manager Kenny Gall's face. Good start for the home team. Let's see if they can keep it up here at home. Their first action since the Lunar New Year break.
来，2楼有没人要玩？有人要玩啊！来，接好接好。Good catch！ 还有，来这边，来，好，24号就是你了，接好啊，接好。哎 ，Good。好，记得哦，拿到球的，等一下我们第2节结束前要到1楼这边。来，妹妹，小心哦，小心哦，啊，被拦截了。好，等一下第2节结束前，要让我们记录台后面这边报道，谢谢。
就算我睡到下午2、3点，夜的还有早餐店。什么未来，莫想这多，我只想要来唱一条歌。我就住伫咧路了佛尼亚，有我上听惜的一来的陪伴。
好，再次提醒刚刚拿到小球的球迷朋友，等一下第2节结束前一定要到我们的记录台的后面这边来报到。好，一定要来报到，记得来报到。
Tomorrow is the first ever 2-2-8 doubleheader in the Plus League. The Kings are at Xingzhou to play the Lioneers for a Hakka Day, and the Dreamers are at the Pilots for the night game. They'll be going with their TYP Qingren, or something similar to a TYP Taoyuan Puyuan Pilots Valentine's. And finally, getting a peek at the box scores for the game. You can follow along as well. PLeagueofficial.com/game/482 for this particular matchup. And we'll get the start as the Steelers giving Hashim Tabid more rest. In the painted area, ball getting away, and Rice looks like will come up with a steal. Trying to get all the way to the hoop, and that one's blocked. Daniel being patient with it, and he'll coax a foul. So good little defense to offense from those two gentlemen. Another look. Rice does have an argument for a should-be foul call against Chen Fan there in transition. Daniel's game, 2.3 rebounds so far. A few misses from the Steelers at the line. On the season, they average 67%, which is below league average. That ranks 4th in the Plus League. He goes 1 for 2 as Lai Tian will get it across. Guarded by Glenn Yang. Yang He. Still chasing, going to the layup. And Lai Tian trying to contend that somebody touched the backboard. Indeed, somebody did, but referees say did not affect the shot. On the catch and shoot, Chen Fan in and out. On his screen, Si Jingyao got some kind of mismatch, but picked up the dribble. Given a step by CJ, and that one's off. Let's see if the Braves will get into their sets. Screen by Z, no switch as Zue had decent positioning, but an extra push in the back will get the referee's attention. That was going to be a foul. Second personal for Lin Zue as number 8, Wang Luxiang, the hero of the last Steelers victory over the Braves. That was an exciting finish. In a Hooping Gymnasium. On the second effort, or the second go-around, an intercepted pass. Yang He, it looks like blocked by KJ. But the Steelers hanging on to possession. Now hesitating. Younghoe, not the most lethal outside shooter. How about Wang Yuxiang, fresh into the game, hits it. The Taipei City native, Wang Yuxiang. His whole professional career with the Kaohsiung Steelers. Now Kaohsiung won 7 live Steelers starting last season. Rotate around. KJ, it looks like he just caught the backboard. Otherwise, it would have been an air ball. So a 6-point Steelers lead. Double team comes quick. Now they leave Rice as he goes right to Z. Zaitsev squeezed deep enough, and Itsue not offering a foul. With Lai Tian guarding. Driving kick to the corner. Rice has got a chance. Yes! Draining the 3 from the right corner, and that makes it a 7-point lead for the Steelers. On 4 of 12 shooting. Sure, he'd want that efficiency to go up. On the switch, Wang Yuxiang, pretty good defense, and Lai Tian will get a chance, and he counters with a tray. A good back and forth as it looks like Hashim Tabit is called back to the Steelers bench, and good hands by Chen Fan. The Steelers hang on, though not very threatening from 35 feet away. Rice gets it back with Lai Tian guarding, spinning into a steal, and Lai Tian will have to recollect. 2 for Lai Tian from the corner. It was almost a catastrophe on the Johnson full court pass. There's a whistle as Chen Fan was trying to keep pace with Rice. Now Hashim Tabit will come on. And a look at KJ elevating there after Glenn kind of took that fast break layup a little casually, and there's Lai Tian. If I were to have a football suggestion, usually those over-the-top passes are tough because it's coming right at you. Actually, I can use a baseball analogy. What am I talking about? Braves calling a timeout as we'll go to the break. Back after this.
大家球迷的雄心们，手举起来，我们才看得到你，我们才看得到你，手举起来，挥手。好，要拿海报的，手举起来，挥挥手，手举起来，挥挥手，我们才可以把海报送给你。好，要接好啊，接是也很重要的啊，也很重要的啊。
The new Taipei Kings will head to Cebu, Philippines next weekend to go for the $1 million cash prize and bragging rights in the East Asia Super League as champions of the inaugural home and away season. Before that, they have a game tomorrow against the Lioneers. And on May 2nd, a Saturday, they have a game against the Pilots. As I don't think that one touched anything. So much for that play designed by Coach Cho. What about the Braves? What did Coach Roger draw up as going back door? Jeff Wu will get the easy lay-in. Good assist by CJ. Woo Young-sun in his first season with the Braves as Wang Luxiang a little off to the left. Sheldon's back in the game. Guarded by number 77, former Braves in Zhang as the ball pays a visit to our Mandarin broadcast colleagues. Get another look at Wang Luxiang having his head turned around and not enough arms, not enough wingspan to get a hand up and deflect the pass. Out to David. Fake the shot, now getting fouled on his way to the hoop. Kind of a unconventional move. I thought he had the left side open, but he kind of Euroed back to the right. Get another look at Johnson. That's in the scouting report. He'll jump from inside the paint to contest those shots, as made popular by some NBA centers. And it has its effect, but as Hashim Thabit did there, you can still drive on him and at least cause a foul with your length. But an over trip, as now the Steelers are 2 for 6 from the free throw line. On the switch, Wang Luxiang guarding a Jack, as he's called in the Braves camp. A double team against Sheldon. Deflected pass. Johnson still has it, gets up a shot. And Chen staying tough will get him another chance on the bump. Sheldon no, and crash inside. He will get a foul. This is what the Braves do when they feel like things are not going their way. They crash the rebounds on the offensive side. Meanwhile, on the Braves side, they are now 5 for 6. Sheldon, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Our graphics provided by Formosa Television on this particular broadcast. Also can watch the game on channel 75 on Momo if you're watching it from Taiwan. After the little screen, it is a lefty layup by Yang. And Yang's first score of the game. And that'll make it a 1-point game as Thabit brushes the rebound to a teammate. On the reverse, Weber not denied at the rim, but takes a hard fall and might have had his head hit the hardwood. He's jogging up to join his team on defense, as there's a clear goaltending by Thabit. He is right that you can review that, but the basic rule of thumb to bring in my baseball knowledge, as you see the hard hit by Zhang, but he's a real tough cookie. Basically, the arc of a ball will go up, and at the halfway point between the takeoff spot and the landing spot is the spot where it starts falling down. So Hashim Thabit blocking that shot close to the rim when it was taken from about 10 feet out. Yeah, that's a very nice goaltending. So as for the Leitingen deep pass, well, when you're side viewed to the ball, you have a much better judgment of velocity, of spin. But when you're right in front of it, it's kind of tough. Johnson on the sidestepper. That one's in now. Look, Chen Xiangju in the right spot, but didn't want to take on Thabit. In some trouble as he skips it out. Jeff Wu from about 25 feet. Got it. Good start for Woo Young-sun, who's in his plus league career not been a very high efficiency scorer and still trying to find that with the Braves. Thabit, I think with the left hand, gets it in. things down whistle. But to beat the big argument here. Another look at to beat going to the left hand there. But over here, a spirited argument with the crew chief, or shall we say discussion, hopefully discussion. Su Jinyao and Chen Youwei will check in along with Rice. So another and one for Sheldon, this time taking on Chen Guanquan at the hoop. Well, kind of like Michael Singletary, he is one strong man. First getting by Su Jinyao, the foul could have occurred there. Looking up at the scoreboard, they did assess it to Su Jinyao, his second personal. Now Braves up by 5 as Rice. Pong Pong to Su Jinyao. Back to Su Jinyao, fakes the pass, then takes the shot, but short. For a chance to extend the lead. Jeff Wu picked by Chen Youwei. Coming the other way, Su Jinyao trying to beat Zaitsev with speed. He does. Counter from the Braves is missed. Not a good sign if you're the Braves fan. That's going to be Sheldon's another personal, trying to go after the rebound. His third personal. Youwei from the left corners. .22 left in the game on the first half. 我们不招餐。Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. We're back now. So with 2 minutes to go, let's recap. The Steelers now find themselves up by 3. Good time for a timeout to regroup. For a stretch there, the Steelers were going with only a lone import. Let's listen in to the team's timeout if we could.
You got post, take your time. If you don't like it, if you can attack, all right, take your time.
So one of the big layups to put the Steelers up. And Ravonte Rice reaching into his bag. So far, 11.7 rebounds and 3 assists. Don't forget the 2 steals. Shooting percentage-wise, we've already talked about Steelers' slow start from the line. Now 5 of 11. And three-point-wise, 5 of 18. They also forced 8 turnovers out of the Braves. We've also only shot 8 for 23 from 2-point range, so been doing good on that front. They're electing to go without Femi Olujobi, the leading scorer in the Plus League. Olujobi has had to deal with some hip problems for a couple seasons now, and that's why it's known around the Plus League that he doesn't play often on back-to-backs if the Steelers could. Out to Pompom from the left corner, no good, and here come the Braves. Tokoi looking Zysev's way on the block. Now kind of a double screen for Sheldon up top, but Zysev stopped by Daniel. And up ahead, another layup opportunity for the boys in red. Poked away again. Zysev trying to find his chance. The other side, Rice no good, and a looked like a put-back attempt by Sijian. Might have been hit from behind, but just called out of bounds off the Braves. Gonna look at Daniel playing tough. That's what Coach Cho's been asking of his rookie. It's a timeout the other way. I believe the Steelers want to talk it over.
阿瑶发球哈，站后面一点。OK， 放手，Stay new， right here。1号位，fast swing，that's a fact。看看有没有哈，如果没有，OK， stay here。1 下。需要我位等一下。4 5 station 那里。 Quickly, head three. All right. Once again, your jump, stand high. Elbow right here. One fast swing, right? Now you cut. Now you throw. Okay?
Come on, brave. 守住有一波哦，好，一波。
There's Coach Roger. The Braves do have one less thing on their plate. I previewed that the Kings are going to be playing the East Asia Super League's Final Four, but on the Braves side, they were eliminated a few days before their start of their homestand on January 24th as the Hanyang Zhengguanzhong team made it with a victory over TNT. A deep inbound as Rice collects, getting out of the way of TJ and Zokwe. Now Chen will be off the mark with that 3 attempt. So they've got a shot opportunity. Now it's time for the Braves. Got a 3-second shot clock, game clock difference. Johnson after the pump fake, forced into an air ball. Not quite getting to the fans, getting to our camera assistant there on the left baseline. With 6 seconds left, Rice fakes the shot, now to the runner, and good! 1 second left for a heave, and that will bounce over our heads. And the end of the first half, where the Kaohsiung 1-7 Live Steelers have the lead as they head to the locker rooms. Coach Cho trying to lead his squad to the second home win here in this season. We'll be back with halftime analysis after this break.
教大家一下怎么抽奖，好不好？没问题。请现场所有球迷朋友，去厕所的要记得赶快回来哦。等一下呢，拿出手机帮我扫描 QR code， 下载17直播，完成注册之后呢，进入我们置顶的雄青福利社直播间，我们在留言区等待你来抽奖，抽好礼了。那我们今天留言区的关键字，直接请我们的女神先跟大家公布好吗？
好的，非常的简单，火药龙来啦！加上你的区牌座位号码，就可以来参加今天的抽奖。
是的，火药龙来啦！加上你的区牌号，就这么简单，在关键字留言帮我刷起来。那我们今天关键字抽什么好礼呢？首先，第一个好礼就是我们主场的红色的球衣，耶！
太棒了吧！
很好看吧？就是我身上这一件，非常好看。所以，身为17直播钢铁人的球迷朋友，一定要有一件的好吗？那我们接下来第二个好礼，关键字好礼抽的是我们的刘晨念的亲笔签名应援毛巾。
没错，是的，赶快刷起来！
好想要，好想要！再来第三个关键字好礼是我们的 Steeler 跟Wooden 联名的抱枕。
冬天需要取暖一下。
对，而且材质很好。
没错。
如果你抽到的话，欢迎送给我们瑞恩女神，好不好？
我直接带走。
直接带走。好，以上是我们关键字留言抽的好礼，会有3个幸运的球迷朋友可以抽到。那接下来我们还有投票好礼喽，帮我把手机打横，小额储值上面的投票选项任面一个都可以参加抽奖。那我们今天抽奖抽的是什么呢？是我们的口号 T 恤高雄 T， 超好看。 没错，这个 size 是 L 号，男生女生穿都很可以，都很好看。好，现场球迷朋友，给你们一点准备的时间，我们先请瑞恩女神带我们进中场游戏时间。
好的，我们今天一样有中场游戏，已经有6位球迷朋友来到我们的场中间啦。等一下呢，他们会配合今天的上班日，左手拿着一样物品，右手运球上篮，但是要进球之后才可以接力给下一位。
好，了解。所以他们会有3个人为一组，
没错，3个人为一组。你们分好队了吗？分好队了吗？还没。
谁跟谁一组的？
好，他们3个一队
，3位一组。OK。
他们来势汹汹哎，
真的，先握手，先打个招呼，是不是？好，来握手，
来势汹汹，来势汹汹。好，谁先？派一个剪刀石头布，谁先？你们谁先？来，剪刀石头布。
OK，
他们先。好，你们先。
More Plus League basketball this weekend. The Steelers and Pilots are the home teams for 2:30 and 5 p.m. tips respectively. On their Mandarin broadcast is Mark Tionghui and Li Zhichen Lao Shi, and I'm Ryan Chen, taking care of you guys on the English broadcast. On a Tuesday night, the theme is 火药够雄班, which is how do you translate that? Fiery, go to work. Chongqing, something like that. There's the combined team statistics for the game so far. Steelers now out to a 48-41 lead. And the shooting percentage better than the Braves, and they've also done a pretty decent job at getting stops themselves. We kind of talked about how they had a good defensive effort against the Braves. And a very rare Steelers win at Hoping Gymnasium. I think only the second in this head-to-head matchup historically in 3 seasons so far. The Braves wrapped up a 7-home game homestand with 5 wins and 2 losses across the Lunar New Year break. Now have a little bit of a road trip to overcome. They did lose, if you include an Anyang Red Boosters game on February 7th before the break, and that definitely put the Braves fan in a little bit of a sour mood. But after losing Michael Singletary back on January 27th, talk about they're getting reinforcements tonight. Debut of Wayne Shell Jr. and the return of Zhang Zhongxie. He last played in November in the Plus League before getting hurt a couple of times on his way back. And then just this afternoon, they announced the signing of Matur Maker, a big man native from Sudan, now South Sudan, but kind of grew up in Australia, Canada, and the United States of America. Meanwhile, on the Steelers side, they are the only team to have a bye week across the Lunar New Year break. They last played 21 days ago. And after losing 11 straight games, which set a Plus League record, they rattled off, you could say rattled off, 4 wins in 7 games. The good news, bad news, 3 losses, all against the new Taipei Kings. Strong contenders in the Plus League, along with the Dreamers for the top spot of the regular season. They played the Lioneers tomorrow afternoon. We'll go to a break. We're leading scorers in the next segment.
6-6来完成今天这个比赛。
恭喜获奖的3位，耶！
那我们拍张照，帮我看一下正前方。
我们一起看向前方，好吗？3、2、1，比个赞，耶！好的，恭喜我们得奖者跟参赛者，很棒，给他们一个掌声鼓励，好吗？
又来到我们现场球迷朋友的时间啦，
没错，好的，我们中场游戏结束之后呢，现在我们要来抽什么关键字好礼的朋友啦。现场的朋友有没有在帮我们刷关键字？来，我们请瑞恩女神帮我们说一下，我们今天关键字复习一下是什么啦？
今天的关键字是火药龙来啦，加上你的区牌座位号码，就可以参加今天的抽奖。
没错，火药龙来啦加区牌号，各位朋友，现在帮我把关键字刷起来，因为等一下我们倒数10秒钟完之后呢，就要抽出今天的获奖好礼的朋友喽。那我们再帮大家复 习一下我们今天好礼送什么。首先，第一个好礼就是我身上这一件红色的主场球衣。
转圈，转圈，转圈。好的，
再见，没错。那我们第二个好礼送的是我们的球员亲笔应援毛巾。好，再给大家看一下，
没错，
刘承彦的亲笔签名的应援毛巾。对，那第三个好礼呢是我们的 Steeler 跟乌等联名的抱枕，来转个圈，转个圈。很好，很好，哎，很适合你哎，这个抱枕。好，那我们要倒数10秒钟，要来抽我们关键字留言的好朋友喽。倒数10秒钟，10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1，请截图。截图，在我们工作人员截图的同时，提醒一下大家哦，如果你听到你的名字，拿着你的票根跟手机到我们球场进来的右手边17直播摊位，我们有工作人员在现场等待你来领奖。首先获得我们的球衣的第一位朋友是我们的啾的情缘，你坐在1楼钢铁之星 A 之2排14号，恭喜你获得我们的第1大奖球衣。好，再来第二个获奖的朋友叫做 Queenie 安安，你坐的位置在1楼铁粉席2排22号，恭喜你获得我们球员亲笔的应援毛巾，赶快来找我们领哦。再来第3个好礼是我们的抱枕，梁缪泽翘儿妻，你的位置在蓝8区9排9号。以上3位朋友帮我拿着你的票根以及手机。
Pretty decent turnout here in Kaohsiung Fengsan Stadium, home of the Kaohsiung 17 Live Steelers. Who were able to have the edge in the first quarter, 23-21, and in the second quarter, 25-20, against the 3-time defending champion Taipei Fubon Braves. Their leading scorers, Chris Johnson with 8, newcomer Wayne Sheldon Jr. with 8, Jeff Wu coming off the bench with 7 points, Lai Tian a couple made threes, and Zhen Xiangjun, I think all 5 points came in the first quarter. The Braves went through a pretty serious scoring spell in the second quarter, as pointed out by Chat. One thing we've seen with the Braves is how aggressive they are to the offensive rebound. So far in the game, they have 8. To the Steelers' 21 defensive rebounds. They're led by Ravante Rice with 6 in that category. Well, we've kind of seen a refreshed Daniel, who's, as I mentioned, a rookie, but also expected a lot out of, playing for Sishing University and a couple of UBA finals. Over on the Steelers side, Rice leading them with 13 points, followed by Sijing's 11. He kind of went through a scoring drought himself in the regular season. Hashim Jabit getting the start with 6 points, Chen with 5, and Daniel with 3 points of his own, including a highlight dunk that we might get to here in the highlight package. The Steelers, as mentioned, with an extended break in the Lunar New Year's, look quite refreshed. Hopefully they can take advantage, if you're a Steelers fan, of this stretch where they'll have 6 home games across the next 5 weeks. Maybe they can go on a little bit of a run and get back in contention. One of the biggest spots of worry for them early in the season is only going 1-7 at home. Their defense has been better, as I mentioned, in their victories, holding teams to below 30 points in every quarter in their wins in the last 7 games, which they've won 4 of, and they've won big keys, holding opponents in the first quarter net plus 30 in the first quarter and plus 29 in the game. So there'll be some up and downs in the middle, but that opening margin is what's really carried them through. The preview of the Dreamers Pilots game, a nice poster made by our colleagues at the Plus League and sharing it with our broadcast partners. Take a nice close look at that as we head to our second break, about 3 minutes to the start of the second half.
3月2号跟3月3号也会有主场的比赛。 然后我们打的是亲子周，主题亲子周，所以请大家呢可以在本周礼拜六、礼拜天下午的2点半一起来到凤山体育馆。我们期待本周末跟大家再见面，谢谢。
星期二最
来，把郁闷吃掉，一起陪你更有聊。
Progress is an all-wheel drive that insists on weather instead of resisting it. Raising the bar for driving dynamics. Engineering skills that turn knowledge into power. And acceleration enabling you to overtake your expectations. That's progress you can feel. Got it burning up. I'm popping bottles and I'm fucking up their furniture. I'm in the club, DJ gon' turn it up. Got a flock of bottles and he fucking up their furniture. All my niggas get money, don't know how to act, don't know how to act, don't know how to act. 30 goons and we stud, don't know how to act, don't know how to act, don't know how to act. Got a whole lot of don't know how to act, don't know how to act, don't know how to act. Yeah, my pockets on swole, don't know how to act. Tattoos, 10 grand on my back.
第3节比赛即将开始。
Welcome back to the broadcast. Hopefully you had a restful break. As we get a look at some of the faces in the crowd here at Kaohsiung Fengshan Stadium, so many more seats located in the, I guess you could say, on the floor. It is a circular stadium, and the basketball court itself is slated on a circular piece with stairwells into the corners and this side walkway. And then the audience is in the predominantly located in the second level. So enough stadium talk. There's Coach Cho Da-zong, not to be mistaken with any other coach here in Taiwan. Take a look at the players out on the court. It looks like the starting 5 for the Braves and the starting 5 for the Steelers to counter each other. Chen Yongwei, another close miss from beyond the arc. A whistle as Sheldon goes down, taking a little bit of back somersault. Quite catch what's going on. How about another look at the elbow position? It's Hashim to beat with a mean shoulder. And that is going to be Tabit's third personal. In the Plus League, we play 48-minute games, and so the foul count for fouling out couldn't quite get it, but Sheldon will go to the line. The disqualification number of fouls is 6. That's a different disqualification than a disqualifying foul, which is basically a flagrant 2. Did I say that right? flagrant 2. Flavor 2. Fragrance 2. No, just kidding. Flagrant 2 foul. Stateside, where that is basically an ejection foul. A little bit of dangerous getting the ball to their point guard, and finally Taipei pushes it up. Nice tricky work and a good basket, bringing some of that scoring punch to the opposite basket now. Team switch sides. It's kind of hard to believe that they shot on the opposite hoop to start games. It's like, Zoko, you're no good. Little half transition as Chen hooks the pass out. Nice to have strong arms like that on a deep pass. Hashim to beat about 20 feet out. That'll now stretch it to Steelers 52, Braves 43, a 9-point lead. A whistle as the Steelers were ready to go the other way. Another look at the left-right step back. Now a foul. That's the third team foul by the Steelers. None for the Braves. Joker, he terminated his dribble after his high school teammate TJ, and Pong Pong securing the board after Sheldon came over, gave him a scare. Good timing, but Yowei clanks it. Quickly the other way. A stop by the Steelers as Dokwe couldn't get the finish. Kind of had a step. Now an open. Oh yeah, got it. And with that, it's the Braves selecting to call an early timeout here in the second half. Sijing out with 14 points with just under 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Steelers going on a little bit of a run.
拿着移动镜头，在第一排球迷的这边。好，一楼我们这边钢铁席的球迷朋友。如果到小镜头 cam 上面的话呢，要记得哦，跟我们的镜头挥挥手。哎，对，就是这个啦，就是这个啦。今天火药够凶班，请大家呢在上班日晚上一起来感受一下篮球的魅力。
So what sent us to break was a Sijing three-pointer to bring him to 14 points on the night. Second highest score in the game, in fact, behind Ravante Rice. And maybe a little bit unexpected as Sijing so far in the fourth season here in the Plus League. Only a 19% field goal percentage shooter against the Braves. Last time they matched up, only 2 for 11, 9 points. It was +3 in his plus minus. That was all the way back on December 3rd. I'm sure is flying along just like this season. Out of the break, Johnson will fling it up and drop it in. Not an easy one over the outreach arms of Tabid. Out back to Taipei. He'll try on the catch and shoot. Short. Took a funny spin on that one. Got two in the air. Now looking for an outlet as Tabit didn't change positions. But look what I found. He'll lay it in. Tokwe almost had the interception there. So the luck breaking the Steelers' way. Zokoyu airballs it, charging in. And a kind of a lucky whistle there, as kind of caught the rebounder in a foul. Get another look what I found Hashim to beat. Got his long arms on that loose ball for a dribble, and was able to score. Now he's up to 10 points. Zokoyu bouncing in the first free throw. Not often listed as the captain for the Braves on the scorecard. This is his 17th start. He's only come off the bench 5 games. Even when he was picking up a bigger role, Coach Roger likes to have him off the bench, kind of run that second unit. So that's starting to not become the case here with Zokoyu. Pong faking the pass and almost losing it. But again, Taipei, look what I found, and a big scoop layup over the outstretched arms of Johnson as the Steelers continue to keep the Braves at bay. Chen Xiangjun flying in and electing to use the left hand with the layup. A deep shot and a big clank as Zokoyu will go with a change-up pace there over the lights. Made 2 3-pointers in the first half. No good with that first attempt. So beat down to Rice with Lighting guarding. A couple of help defenders. Was able to force the miss, but nobody on the rebound. Not a lot of urgency from Yowei there. Could have maybe offered up another pump fake or something, but maybe he was in a dangerous spot. A hook pass. Pong puts it on the deck. 1 second left. Almost got it. Not great offense by the Steelers. Let's see if the Braves get better organized on their end. As Johnson right away going at Pong. Almost again. Hashim to beat will try. A little bit too strong. Over to the right corner. Catch and shoot, knocks it down. And finally ending a little bit of a scoreless drought here. Kind of owing you the Wayne Shelton Jr. bio. He also previously played in Puerto Rico and Hong Kong. The B got his own miss as Taipei tries again, and Johnson fighting hard for the rebound there. Now Sheldon taking the contact, and the whistle comes as the Steelers could not block that shot cleanly. And a look at what I was talking about with the kind of lucky bounce to Taipei and good skills to get over Johnson. Meanwhile, nice cut by Chen Xiangjun. Assist to Zokoyu. The Braves are one of the best assist teams in the league, but they don't have a lot of guys on the top leaderboards for assists. And that's going to be Rice's 4th personal. The Braves are tied for first with 22.8 assists per game. So far in this one, they have 13. Now the Braves are slowly but surely closing in the gap. Sijing left open, and now Lai Ting matches up. 7.7 left on the shot clock. Rice doubled, behind the back dribble, pretty, and bingo with the layup. Or should I say the floater there. A counter by Sheldon, and that's another deep one. And just like that, the Steelers lead is down to 3. Double team against Sijing, flipping it out to a turnover. Numbers for the Braves. Lai Ting flipping it back, and the Steelers will take it away. They get the stop. They have numbers on their own side as too hard of a pass. The ping pong of the basketball bounce and up in a missed shot. By Lai Ting and could not get the board. Yet they cough it up. Chris Johnson now to Jack. He'll get the foul, and now looks like the Steelers are the team that kind of needs to get things calmed down on their side. Previously it was Rice using that behind the back dribble through a double team. On the other side, it's catching Sijing out with his hands down. Sheldon slowly moving up in the individual scores. I guess I shouldn't say slowly. He's already got 18 points real quick. That now leads the game. Weber's in there. Alcanzule back to Weber. Some interesting triangle offense, perhaps. A step back. Ooh. This is a whole bunch. The other way, Johnson tried to get fancy with that spin move then to the behind the back, but throws it in the direction of Coach Cho. His playing day is long over. Braves miss a chance there. Finally, Zaitsev will check into the game. Young-ho will check in the game for the Steelers, staying with their Ziwei and Daniel front court. Whistle as Braves turn up the pressure. That's only their first foul of the quarter. Now the 14th Brave to make it on the floor. That's Brendan Smart. It was a DNP in the first half. So not to feel too bad because Ty Winston only played 35 seconds. Yang short with the jumper on the second effort. Got it. Quick double team against Sheldon. They get the ball out. Now the rotation has Lai Ting mismatch. He'll take the deep shot and drains it. Now 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Braves close the gap to 1. Stolen from the side. I think it's Josh who got a hand on it. Now Sheldon getting the foul, going to the rack. You definitely have shades of Michael Singletary for you Plus League fans, the way he will take the ball to the rim aggressively. one timeout in the second half, but I imagine Kaohsiung might need to take one. Game tied up at 63. We'll try a deep one. That's off iron. A chance for the Braves to take the lead now. A whistle as Daniel playing Zaisev a little too physically, and that'll be more free throws. Get another look. If you played it in the Plus League long enough, you've already experienced the hooking and hand fighting. Certainly cleaned up quite a bit between season 2 and 3, but I'll pop up every once in a while. Zaisev now 4 points, 4 rebounds. And that is one byproduct of the 3 import rotation. Often one guy might get left out because of form or because of health or whatnot. Kind of the Braves who are having some troubles at the line this quarter. Actually, just a couple of 1-for-2s in this quarter. I've been over-exaggerating as Zhiwei thought about putting on the move, but stopped by Zaisev. 4 seconds left. A deep 3 by Rice. In and out as Daniel had to fight off his own teammate, but coughs it up. Sheldon with Weber guarding, big crossover left. But they match back up as Smart's 3 is blocked. Now Yang jump pass into a turnover. Daniel wasn't looking for the ball. Round 2 as Lights hand will fire away, and no, can't get the lead, but Smart getting another possession for the Braves. Only 10 seconds left to get something going. On the switch, initially double, then they back off. Sheldon from way downtown hits it. "14 points, 3 for 3 on the quarter." Out of the University of Kansas. Weber uses the glass and at least has an answer for the Steelers against this Braves run. Now we're going back to the post. Sheldon, jump pass to Smart. He rolls it in. This time with no defender in his face. 29-17, the quarter scoring. Weber from the right corner on the pin down. That's no good. Only 1 for 9 3-point shooting. And on the other side, 6 for 14. 3 of those coming from the man with the basketball right now, Sheldon, getting his screen heading right. Going back to Smart, who had to bounce off his sneaker, beating the shot clock. It would have been a miracle. Now with 2 seconds left, Rice putting it up, and there is a whistle. And let's see if it's 3. The Steelers didn't get the foul on a attempt like such in the end of the first half, but they do get so here. One call to Smart. Numbers for Levante tonight, 17 points, only on now 3 of 6 free throws. Like possibly a jersey check. 1 second left if the Braves can mount a full court shot. 2 free throws, the third coming up. 9 rebounds for Rice as well. That's also been a big positive for them. Free throw made, so only down by 2 are the Steelers as Zhou Hui lighting in from 3/4 court and will just reach the other free throw line. So heading to the 4th and final frame of this one, the Braves work hard and get themselves a lead.
This is your Athena, the Steelers。谢谢钢铁女神雅典娜带来精彩的舞蹈表演。好，第4届的比赛，我们的雅典娜们、女神们呢，也会跟大家继续的来帮高雄一起直播钢铁人加油。现在仅仅差2分而已啊，2分而已。第4届的比赛马上就要开始了。
球迷 ，Oh My Basketball 是我本人在 Ivy Bar 学英文吧，教你篮球的英文术语。欢迎大家点资讯栏的链接一起学习。29 points by the Braves in the 3rd quarter. 14 of those coming from number 4, their newcomer, making his +8 debut, and looks like he'll start the 4th quarter as well. Wayne Shelton Jr., who forced the issue with his drive to the paint, making 5 of 6 free throws and 3 straight 3-pointers. Statistically, he only had 1 assist. So come on, Sheldon. No, I'm just kind of messing with the new guy on air. Welcome to him and all Plus League imports. It's not an easy job to come into a new environment. For a lot of these guys, certainly coming in partway through a season is not easy. And of course, the Braves have high expectations of their team. To start the 4th quarter, it's Zaisev and Smart on the front line, and Sheldon guarded by Weber. Bounce pass to Lightinga, and that's clanked. And this time again, Zue beating Daniel to the rebound. Rice, good to just put that one up as Daniel uses height advantage for the board and foul against Zaisev. Yang flying through, no call as he misses on the left side, and here come the Braves. Z in the post, finally getting possession and putting it in with the left hand. And put Daniel in the box, and he stayed right there. Double team, and Zhou Guiyu takes it away from Rice. Not a very well organized 3-on-3, but Smart, nice and wide. He hits the three. And that buzzer is the Steelers calling timeout. This one getting away from them. They need to take better care of the basketball on the offensive end. Be back after the following messages to you, the viewers.
好，现在需要雄亲们的一点力量了哦，需要雄亲们的一点力量。来，我们同时呢要请我们的女神们来送礼物啦！要礼物的要举手啦！
好的，刚刚有一些球迷朋友们有收到没有拿到海报的资讯，我来了这里。
好，要礼物的要手举起来哦，
对
让我
啊，
们的
要清楚一点，让我看到你们就可以拿得到。注意哦。
好，手举高一点，手举高一点，让我们看到你，让我们看到你。
So far in the fourth quarter, a 5-0 run by the Braves has forced the Steelers into a rather early timeout in the quarter. So far, 0 for 2 with 1 turnovers for the boys in red on the offensive end. Pretty predictable that the Braves are really playing over the top with their defensive coverage, forcing the Steelers in the mid-range, but the rest of the guys are not finding the openings in the defense, and the Braves are jumping all over them for possible deflections or possible steals. Let's see what the adjustment is out of the timeout. Sheldon jumps the pass as Rice left open, and he bottoms the three. Getting a little help from his opponent's gamble. Now lighting in from way out top. Sheldon with a Smart screen coming. They switch sides, tripped up, and Smart still with it. 2 seconds left as Josh from the left corner overshoots it, but Sheldon, quick fire of the rebound. No, Daniel with a strong board. Those long arms going to work there with Zaitsev in the area. Blocked by Z. He averages 1.1 per game. Baitun swallowed up by the Steelers defense, but Pompom on the ground gets it up. Nice, look what I found, but blows the close one. Daniel, call for the travel. Needed to be a little bit more fundamental there with the pump fake. First action in the second half is Jeff Wu. And on the other side, Wang Yuxiang's coming in. He too was a DNP in the third quarter. Little Lu gonna get an offensive foul out of Sheldon. Keeping his elbows taut, or keeping his elbows bent, I guess I should say. I'd imagine Sheldon has that much strength to get Little Lu in a off-balance pose like such, but we'll see, because Lin Zijie certainly did not on that three-pointer as Daniel tried from deep and butter. A three-pointer, in fact, for the rookie Ali Daniel. Now it's Tayowe's turn. The double comes, bounce pass into no man's land, and Daniel get his hands on it as Zhou fouls from behind. Very excited crowd on hand as now the Steelers are making a little bit of run for it. First it was Zaisev who showed us the power of big who can roll or pop. Certainly Byron Mullins did it very well last season to become import of the year, and now Daniels trying his hand at it. Yue going corner, out to Daniel, didn't secure it, and the referee on the baseline said Braves ball. The slot official says Steelers ball. Get another look at Zhou coming down to help. Daniel, can you make it 2 for 2? Beautiful. Just what the doctor ordered. Steelers up by 2. Deep 2 range, wet. DJ not even turning off the music. Rice putting the moves on, trying a deep shot of his own. That's no good. Good pass up, Jeff Wu giving a step. He overshoots it. Now on the break, Little Lou didn't quite have the angle. Daniel had 3 in the air, but ball gets away. Had a wrist by putting on the deck. Now loose ball. The shot clock will blow off. Doesn't look like there was a proper change of possession. Referees might benefit from a look from the replay or from a table official. You audience members get to look at Daniel firing up the crowd with a couple threes, but there you see, just because you got 3 in the air doesn't mean there wasn't a steal in there, and they say jump ball and it'll be Steelers basketball, so a little break there. Sujian will check into the game for the Steelers. Fresh legs. They'll need it on the defensive end. Get another look at Wu Yongsun. Actually not tripped up in the air, or tricked up in the air, I should say. Kept his hand in and at least forced to do a jump ball, which the Steelers are lucky. Yoi flipping it up for a miss, and Daniel was going for the alley and out of position, and now a foul. That was unexpected. Seconds left. Turning away could not be Zhou, and I think the referees say out of bounds. Braves trying to get back that defensive intensity. Rice, pick from behind or the side. 1 second left. Little Lou, desperate shot attempt. Good to at least put it on target. Again, Braves with a chance to take back the lead. Catching Sheldon leaves it short as 3 Steelers combine to get the rebound. Little Lou from the right corner, hits it. Definitely some relief if you're the Steelers coaching staff to get over the hump, so to speak. They jump in and whistle. Could have been a kick ball, it could have been a lot of things, but it's going to be a foul call. Get another look. Wang Yuxiang making the adjustment on that low pass. kind of got himself back in rhythm with that jab step. Kaohsiung to beat is in. Martin Chris Johnson. Sheldon fading away. Rice will get it back. He wants to set something up. Ball screen as Rice finding some room. He'll try the three. 2 bounces and out. Tension in the air. Sheldon beating one. Can't beat another as to beat. Will kind of fall into that steal. They need to beat the 8-second violation. They do. Down to Rice, with Jeff Wu guarding a triple team comes as they rotate it rather slow. Little Lou feeling it from the left side. That would have been a pretty incredible step back. Johnson with a deep attempt. Now with some pace, seeking out, count it! Catching the Braves by surprise. That'll put the home squad up by 5. Sijingao was one of the heroes for the Steelers in the early game. Just sliced right past Johnson, right past Jeff Wu. Timeout on the floor before these free throws.
文成可以啊，文成可以啊，他打4没问题啊。干你俩！1到4换。
The highlight package before we start play again. Number 28, Sijingao. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. He is the highest scoring local player in the game. Southern city of Tainan, but moved up north for his high school, collegiate, and most of his professional career. You'd say it's a homecoming, as on the other side, indeed, Taiwan is tapped to get into the game. One free throw for the Steelers, trying to go up by 6. Way off to the left. Smart will quick trigger and bottoms it. And Smart recovering from an injury sustained in the preseason. Now with 9 points. Ball goes out of bounds. They say off a Brave. Get another look. Sujian just ever so slightly late on that kind of brush screen, you could say. Quickly down low. And the referees do blow the whistle. Looks like the basket will count as Sujian slipped behind the defense. Take a look for yourselves. It does touch the backboard. Smart from the left side this time, no. Had good rhythm. Rice and to beat in the pick and roll mix, but a whistle. I believe it's going to be a travel call. Trying to do the travel math. Let's see. Left. Ah, he went up with his right and came down with his right. Dun-dun. Quick double team against Sheldon, but they back out of it. He'll take an open three, almost. An adjustment made, but almost an adjustment into letting the Braves take an open shot. High out down to beat with a two-handed slam. Again, as Sujian slicing the defense up, he dished an assist to Daniel in the first half, like so. My team picked up his dribble as Johnson's got a chance. He's fouled and almost put it down. Have to earn it from the line as the Braves find themselves down by 6. Get another look at Sujian getting past Lai Tingun, and interesting enough, hardly see that. Hashim to beat from the corner, and over here it's Wang Luxiang offering up a little bit of resistance. Johnson makes for them both. A double-double effort for him tonight. A whistle. Perhaps a little bit of a frustration foul. Now Smart, with some words to the referees, might be getting a warning here, but Levante Rice is also jumping in. Get another look at Smart using both hands and pushing Ayao down, and have a little bit of a mean mug. The referees figuring out they're going to jump in. Now a replay. I don't imagine that should rise to the level of a specialty foul, but maybe with a second look, we have our minds changed. Get another look. You know, it's a Sujian and a Rice situation. And maybe Sujian's screen wasn't the cleanest, but Smart definitely didn't need to give a two-handed shove. It's just going to be a common foul, but certainly if you're the Braves, you've got to be unhappy with Smart for putting the Steelers at the line. Definitely not a foul you can really afford in a game like this on the road. Gonna look at Brendan Smart's exploits, all coming from the outside. That second one in transition, and here, kind of out of that timeout, just a quick trigger. He also had an opportunity from the left corner. That was a big opening. So you're trying to have a word to say that Sujian offered up an illegal screen. This time Sujian fixes his aim. the second one. Every point crucial. Same 5 Braves, same 5 Steelers out there. Quick, that's Hanaway, one man to beat. He'll get the whistle. It's right, Ian. An excited home crowd right here in Kaohsiung, as they are now up by 8. Kind of a careless crossover, trying to get to Johnson's side, and Lai Tian will have a little close-up with our cameraman. Anyway, certainly had his struggles the last couple of seasons after being Rookie of the Year in season 2, but kind of flashed that sign there. 9 points, 4 assists, and 4 steals, but the missed free throw. Johnson, way deep he was. 22-15, the quarter score, but crucially on the big board, 90-85. Rice guarded by Smart. He's got a crease and gets it in. On the other side, Sheldon's fouled, kind of beating the Steelers back. Meanwhile, Rice trying to contend there was a foul on the other side. Definitely figured it was clean by Smart up top, but there you see the initial left hand and the slight body bump. Could have been something. Ball goes out of bounds. They say jump ball. Hashim Thabit ended up on the ground. It will be Braves basketball. I think Johnson trying to contend there should be a foul there. Get another look. There's definitely some hand fighting, and I think it's almost fair to say that's a jump ball there. Certainly every second that comes off the clock seems to be advantageous for the Steelers. So if the Braves have to take it sideline out of bounds, even if they took it sideline out of bounds, it's a chance for the Steelers to set up their defense, certainly match up, don't leave anybody open if they can. Get more time off the clock. So 3-person conference turns into 2, turns into 3. And they will continue with a jump ball call, but go to the monitor. So a little bit of an extended break for both teams. You know, look, to be left hand, right hand, he's certainly not playing clean defense. And then it looks like to me Johnson takes that out of bounds, but probably no small help to Hashim Thabit trying to get in there. And you see a slight shoulder shove, shoulder tackle, as Thabit trying to go for the ball too. Definitely a hard one, but it's under Johnson's leg, and just as he's releasing it or trying to release it, his left foot comes down out of bounds. At least that's how I'm looking at it. The calling official will actually say Steelers basketball. So the only silver lining to this for the Braves is they don't lose the jump ball, but with only 103 seconds left, you don't even know if you'll have a jump ball situation. And that is certainly enough evidence on the replay to suggest that Johnson did take it out of bounds. Now immediately Rice on the low block kind of flips it wildly to a miss. Johnson with pace, he'll try to take a 3 and knocks it down. Not over yet. Just a 4-point lead with a lot of time. They want to get it to a guard, as Hashim Thabit was open initially. Now Early double team. Steelers got to look for the basket. See if anybody's left free. It's Jet face guarding Rice now. Given a step. His jumper. Got it. Johnson just gets the backboard and he knocks down, it seems like, a player. And a frustration foul by Johnson. The league has put out a notice about rough play, and that was certainly one of those. Just totally uncalled for. Looks like Johnson also had words with the Steelers bench. The referees are going to go to the monitor. I'd assume is on the rebound. Looked like try to disguise that shoulder tackle as a two-hand grab, but I'm not quite buying it myself. Let's see what the referees say. Be an unsportsmanlike, so with a 6-point lead, 2 free throws and possession, if the Steelers really take advantage of it, this is probably game over. Chris Johnson trying to state his case. I wouldn't say he's quite pleading his case. Not an extended conversation with the ref, just some quick words. So again, if the Steelers just play keep away for 14 seconds, that'll be big, as Chen misses another free throw on the game. He's had free throw troubles before. Right now, 0 for 2 on the game. And short on the second. Chen now embarrassing himself out there. A long time to inbound the ball. Rice in some trouble as Sheldon brushes it out of bounds. Would have been a great chance for the Braves to turn what could have been a 2-possession swing into a takeaway and score. But now just an out of bounds, and slight stoppage to clean up the sweat off the hardwood. Rice has spun his way into some trouble now. You know the defense is going to be keying in on him. This time without the dribble, spills the defense, fouled. Well, that's him making a great adjustment. Instead of dribbling, using that pivot to create an opening. It's Chris Johnson, it's Sang Shin, it's KJ fresh into the game. Rice, he misses. Just a few made free throws could really put this one away, and the Steelers are looking like they refuse to. Now the first make of 1, 2, 3, 4, with another free throw coming up. Braves will elect to call another timeout. It's a 3-possession game, so not completely out of the picture. The best shooters on the game for the Braves. Perhaps it's, of course, Sheldon, who's been 6 for 19, but with 8 of 9 free throws. Maybe it's Johnson, but 3 or 5 for 13. That's not bad.
8分，犯规。
Certainly are plenty of guys who have their makes, as the Braves have 9 players who scored.
有人背过，有人背过，尽可能跟上。万一漏2分，不给3分了，不要乱帮啊，守好，给。
So you can imagine right now Coach Cho is in a little bit of a dilemma, because maybe you want a good rebounder like Hashim to beat in, but there is a risk that he's not the most solid free throw shooter. So he's the only big in there. It's Rice, Yoei, Ayao, and Wang Luxiang versus Sheldon, CJ, Jet, KJ, and Smart. Flare screen comes. They match up. Sujinho giving in the lane. He tries a 3. That's off. And kind of a frantic situation there with the Steelers. Had a choice of going for the rebound or letting it bounce out of bounds, and you don't want to touch it. A double team against Rice, who maneuvers right to get it. Now they foul from the side. So now the game can really be put away with a couple of makes. So the Braves were +9 in the 3rd quarter, but find themselves -10 in the 4th. So we've seen it all season where the Steelers don't quite muster up the fight to end the game, while at least with 28 seconds left, they're looking pretty good. But a missed free throw by Ravante. He perfectly sinks the second one. Unless the Braves can pull off a miracle, this one's it. And Little Lou into the space of Sheldon. That'll be 3 free throws going the other way. And that's Wang Luxiang, who is looking for a technical foul. So the other way, 25 points on 9 of 10 free throws for Sheldon, and a little bit of a shimmy that time for the second one. And 3 for 3. Daniel will come in for to beat, perhaps to cover more floor laterally. Referees grant, so to speak, a foul as Jet and Sheldon were in the front court trapping Rice. 5th personal for Sheldon. This time, Rice here with the first free throw. Roger certainly with his difference of opinion on the officiating. But looking at the game, 24 fouls for them, 21 for the Steelers, and the Steelers are not engaged in their foul strategy. Johnson getting it, wild pass to Smart, and it's out of bounds. And with that, it looks like an uncontested inbounds will end the game. with that buzzer, the Kaohsiung 1-7 Live Steelers take the victory 99-91. And that's now 2 straight victories over the Braves. Came in and certainly had their flat moments in the first half, but roared back in the third quarter. You can really give credit to the Steelers for still playing tough. I think Ravante Rice had a big role in that. A game high 32 points, including 7 points in that lowly third quarter, you can say, for the Steelers. And in the fourth, 5 of 7 free throws made to really calm things down. Sijing out how to make. Taipei went 0 for 3 on the quarter free throw shooting wise. One key is certainly that the Steelers didn't fall too far behind against the Braves rebounding. In fact, had the 58-56 lead in the end. Of course, the number of team rebounds because of the Braves putting up some desperation heaves. On the season, the Steelers averaged the lowest number of rebounds at only 48.8. So we're waiting on the post-game interview. It's Sijing Yao. Asked about his season-high 20 points.
听不到，音乐太吵。可以。
All right, this stadium sound finally put down a little bit.
没声音。
Seems like our technical difficulties have continued in the post-game coverage.
可以。可能我们今天田米没打，可能在得分上面就可能会有一些空缺。可是今天瑞米和本土都有适当的去做教练的要求，对。
Sujin sharing maybe without Femi Olujobi, scoring would have been tough, but said the whole team played their role on the offensive end to get to that point total.
可能在场上到第4节的时候，我是打10号，所以说他们要守4个锋线会比较困难一点，因为毕竟今天那个瑞米比较得分欲望那么高，可是大家都一直守他，就可能我这个点就会忘记我之类的，对。
Sujin saying even in the fourth quarter, they tried him at power forward and he was able to slice and find some assists. Now asked about beating the Braves for the second time in a row.
我觉得可能上半季我们一开始都没有做得很好，可是到年后回来，大家就有一直在调整，然后把不好的防守啊还是进攻，我们就是尽量去改变这样。
Sujin saying the first half they didn't play well, but after the Lunar New Year, they've been working hard to eliminate their shortcomings
其实没有
offensively
在
and
过年前、
defensively.
过年的时候去啦，就是过年前的时候就一直常去，可是刚好今年有比较好一点啊，对。对。我觉得要再看防务员给他的评估和跟教练沟通吧。
And Sujin Yao sharing that Olujobi still might have to wait on the medical crew, as looks like the Steelers want to incur a fine for possibly damaging our equipment. The last question was asked about possibly visiting the temple more often to try to bring on a little bit more good luck. Well, one of the notes I had coming into the game was the last game they played each other, Hong Kai-jie and Tsai Wen-sen scored 20-plus points against Taipei's 20. So 3 locals, the first time this season that has ever happened, and first time 2 of the same team. But this time it's Sijin Yao and the Steelers come away with a victory. We'll go to break before wrapping things up from Fongsan.
6日比赛我们会全力以赴，谢谢。
掌声给阿瑶！耶！ Right. Okay, we wanted your autograph. And also, you want to say something to the fans here?
Thank you for coming out and supporting, man. And it's just the beginning, man. We're gonna get some more W's.
好，他就说这是刚开始，我们要赢更多场，掌声给 Remy，Thank you。好，非常开心呢，我们在主场拿下胜利。今年有2位的 MVP 阿瑶跟瑞米帮我们在主场留下了胜利，也要谢谢所有的雄青，谢谢你们。今年到现场我们要送礼物啦，要送礼物。阿瑶这边手上也有，小心。再次谢谢阿瑶，谢谢瑞米。提醒所有的雄青，我们在礼拜六、礼拜天2天还有主场的赛事，请大家本周末再次来到凤山体育馆，谢谢，不见不散。
The Steelers are victorious in their first game back from the Lunar New Year break. They had no games last week, whereas the Braves, their first road game in several weeks, put up a spirited effort but fall short in the end. There's the combined team statistics: points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. There you see that bottom number really stands out to me. The Braves, according to our website, turned it over 8 times in the fourth quarter. That kind of doomed their efforts in the end. And on the Steelers side, one thing I really caught my eye was how well they played with Daniel at center and George Ling Ziwei playing the power forward. They were actually Machine to beat actually was -9 on the game, so they were a net +17, if you can believe that. But he still played a big role in the middle. A doubleheader for 228 coming up. The Lioneers host the Kings and the Pilots host the Dreamers. I'll be in the evening game in Taoyuan, so rest up and have a good day off for the 228 break. All you Plus League viewers, thank you for tuning into the game. So on behalf of our broadcasters, Tiong Hui, Li Zichen, our broadcasting partners at FTV and Momo TV, soon to be under new leadership, the 6 teams in the Plus League and our league offices, I'm Ryan Chen, and we'll see you in the next one.